So, Taurus, finally, I see that 2026 is going to bring some stability into your life because I know your years, your months, past couple of months has been quite a roller coaster, and you've been working restlessly. Basically, what I saw was you were just working, and a lot of conflicting sort of a situation was going on. Okay, but I still see that that sort of a situation is not going to end in your relationship. And honestly, I think this was your last reading also, that your relationship doesn't have any sort of issue. It's just that you are trying to see it from that right angle. So you just have to shift your lens, or you just have to clean your lens. Basically, you will see things clearly. Now you are seeing things from a prospect which you want to see, but life is not exactly like that, and hence you are creating that sort of conflict because you think that you have got hold of it. You are the one who is controlling, and you have got the hold of it. Also, you don't want to see other person's perspective. You have your own perspective, and you think I have got the hold on it, and I know what I'm doing is best. It's better. That sort of thought process you are carrying for your relationship part. Overall life, if I say that you've been strategic, you've been patient, you've been into planning, and uh, strategizing your whole life, mainly materialistic life, which includes your wealth, money, job, career, everything. So that part you've been doing, and yeah, it was not easy. Like, you've been in a mess, you've been in a, you know in a deep ocean wherein you were just struggling to come up to the surface, to the surface, to float. And now you have reached that level wherein you can just be relaxed and float for a while. As in, you have achieved that level wherein you don't have to now move your hands and legs, and you can just be calm and relaxed. So that phase has come in terms of your materialistic um, level of achievements. Relationship is still one angle which is not really sorted, because maybe you are not putting that sort of effort. You're just thinking, I am the provider and I'm providing, so things should happen the way I dictate it, which is not the ideal way. So let's see what are your relationship part more. So you basically are in an energy that you want to dictate things, but there are two things. Okay, one, of course, it shows that you have that power in your hand, and you will be able to basically dictate the relationship, and you have the ability to make things right and peaceful. Or you let your ego play here, and you be the same dictator, and you still are the one who is paying the bills, and taking care of things and everything. And you feel that, okay, when I am doing it, so why do I bend? When I am the provider, then why should I bend? Isn't it against my ego? Here, I would suggest, because again, peace is what? Peace is, of course, it's peace of your mind and all those stuffs we know. But peace is related to your success also. When you have achieved that monetary success, when you have achieved that stability in your life, just understand, when you will have peace in your relationship part also, that stability will grow altogether. Because otherwise, in some way, you are creating a blockage in your life in one part. So let's say your life is divided in two parts. One is energy for money, wealth, another is energy for your relationship. So this part you have worked on, and this part is functioning quite well, very smoothly. Like, there is, but this part you have paralyzed. You have made it so stiff that you're like, okay, my right hand is working and I'm kind of able to do stuff. So let me not just focus here. But just imagine when both of your arms and legs and body, like the whole body is, you know, floating, and you are able to, the energy, there is no energy block, there is no stiffness, there is no negativity. Just imagine how beautiful you can dance. You know, you can't just dance with one side, you need this side also to function, right? And just imagine when you will start using the whole of your body, how beautifully you can create stuffs, and both the energy cohesively will bring more abundance into your life. Yeah, I mean, the cards are all similar, like, you know, family. I don't see this card has, you know, it's been coming in your reading, like your family is stable, there's no issue, things are very good, celebrations, new beginning for singles, new opportunity to meet people, anybody, marriage, ignition, starting of a relationship, childbirth, everything that. But it's just that you being in that competitive energy which is coming from your career prospect, because in career you have to be competitive, you have to be strategic, you have to be shrewd, you have to be cunning, you have to be manipulative, you have to, you know, be all that which is required to get you profitability. But relationship is not like that. You cannot negotiate things in relationship, you have to be selfless in relationship. When I say relationship, trust me, it could be with your parents, it could be with your siblings, it could be with your friends, it could be with your colleagues, it could be with your partner, it could be with your children. So it's not specifically related to your partner, like your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband. It could be anybody. Like, you have to maintain the same good positive vibrational energy, because all energy put together, which you kind of have interaction everyday basis, creates positivity in your life, which multiplies then, you know, for you to be more abundant, right? Because I see that, you know, your materialistic plane is quite strong, and Taurus, yes, you make you are like a significant or like good money, your materialistic plane is quite strong. I always get that challenging part from your relationship angle. Your relationship part is something which you really need to look into. Your authority sort of attitude is good, but use it to drive in a positive way, as in a nurturing way, in a nourishing way, in a feminine way, not in a way where you know, put commands over people and you expect them to follow and obey it because you are the sole bread earner, or you feed them. You know, it's coming, it's kind of reflecting your ego here. And again, it's, as I said, like, you know, it's making one side stiff, and with one side paralyzed, only in one you will only grow so much. But just imagine when your whole body is, you know, flexible and you're able to move, you can literally run and reach somewhere faster, right? So yeah, I hope you guys have understood. Your finance and relationship are quite interlinked, and this is the energy reflecting for 2026. And honestly, it didn't really change much from what I did in 2025 couple of months. So I still see the energy in 2026, and this is for the whole year. That means you have worked in one sort of area, which is your finance, wherein, you know, the speed was there, and now I see that stability, like thinking and, you know, putting a break to it, and you're still acting, you're still taking actions, but in a peaceful way, not running. So I see growth is still there, I see that, all those. So that part is somewhat taken care of. Now you really need to work on your relationship. And trust me, if you do, your 2026 is going to be really awesome. Of course, we'll do month and month and to see like how it is. The energy is like, you know, because when we see month on month, then we get to know like a better and relatable energies. But this also, I don't see anything different than your last past reading. So I quite see how is your 2026 is going to be, and where you should be working to make this different, and really work on your ego self, work on your relationship bonding part, and work on your femininity a bit.